Yeah, and it's like the downfall of Eminem needs to be studied. That man went sober and his career was over.
I say this frequently.
Go ahead. See this frequently?
I say this frequently, and I don't have any ill will towards Eminem, but I think that after the Marshall Mathers LP2, even if he wanted to die after recovery, I think he should have just died. After recovery or after Marshall LP2, he should have just died. And the best thing for his career.
The young godfather, no leash, no chain. I'm a dog, no collar. Puerto Rican flair, the mama's trying to holler. Better step back for my wife, you have a problem. Chilling in France, I need that advance.
What's good, family? It's your boy, Young God Blow, and I'm joined by Mr. Take It Down himself, Jay Sean the Dawn. You are now tuned in to the realest podcast that has ever come out of New York City, the FYTB podcast.
Or for lack of
For lack of monetization. This is the Fuck Is You Talking About podcast.
Let's do it. Next episode we shoot, I'm doing the intro. I haven't done the intro in dumb long, bro.
I was gonna say
You're an
that.
intro hog.
I was gonna say no.
That wasn't a fat joke.
Before I wasn't even thinking about this.
I just wanted to make sure,
Before I even started, I was like, "Do you want to say it?" But I feel like we're so used to me saying it now. I was like,
next episode I'm doing it, bro. Hold me accountable, chat.
You want to do it now, and we just cut what I just did.
No. The flair is going. The flair is going.
Okay, give us a test run on how you would say it.
Nah, I'm gonna save that for next week. I don't
Okay.
no previews from me.
All right.
We're not gonna bore y'all with the technical difficulties we have, but this new camera, as y'all could probably tell from the quality, is not working out.
Yeah, we tried to make it work the last 3 episodes.
So if this don't look how episode 16,
Our special
with Desi,
16,
yeah,
17.
if it don't look like that, we donezo with this camera.
We had it for a full 3 episodes.
Yeah.
That is sucked. It was like shit. Spectacular.
Back to
shit.
So if this doesn't look how we want it to look, because it doesn't look horrible, it just doesn't look how we want it to look.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably
It's so funny because it looks better than our original.
yeah.
But it doesn't look as good as how we had it.
Right. So now we mad. So whatever. Let's get into this episode.
Before we get into this episode, guys, I think March. Let me double check. I think March 31st is the date. I have a new song coming out. Shameless plug. You already know the vibes. If you haven't already, I don't know how many people actually go out their way to go listen to my music. If you do, I love you. Always and forever. Too many people don't listen to my music.
No, too many people go out their way to listen to you.
You think they need to stop going to listen to my music?
Yeah, crush your spirit a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, fake. I've been my spirit's been crushed for 4 years. No, I've been starting making music in 2018. That's crazy.
So 6 years?
6 years, yeah.
When do you think is like, you'd be like, this shit not working?
I told myself when I turned 25 that I was going to stop making music. And I'm 25.
If you haven't blown up?
Yeah, if I didn't blow up yet.
And you started when you was...
And if it wasn't
19?
for... Huh?
When you was 19? That's when you started? 25, 6 years, 19? 2018?
Yeah. Like around... like
You old as fuck, I can't just count the year and then you be that year like me.
When I got out of high school, I was like, let me start making music. And
old ass nigga.
I should have started when I was in high school. That was one of my regrets. Like, I didn't start soon enough. Because, like, I was interested in music since I was in high school making it. Like, I was writing and, like, to, like, instrumentals of, like, popular songs. But, like, I never really did anything.
And what was popular back in the day for you? Like Tupac?
No, like Jay-Z.
That was, like, a new artist for you? Oh, Jay-Z was new?
Not new, but, like, the Magna Carta just came out, like, around that time.
You're old as fuck? Do you understand?
The actual Magna Carta came out.
The document.
Yeah.
Little history joke for niggas.
But March 31st, I got a new song coming out called Blasphemy. Make sure you guys go check that one out.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, shameless plug I put in there.
The more y'all check it out, the less I have to check it out. Because then he has like a goal, and then if it doesn't hit like this X amount of people, he'll be like, did you listen to it? I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta go listen. So if y'all listen to it more, I can listen to it less. And I can listen to shit that I want to hear.
All right, in the comment section, let me get your opinion on this, right? Because as an artist, like, I try my hardest not to do this. Like,
right.
I don't try. The only time I ask you if you listen to my songs if you mention something that's in relation to my song. And I'm like, oh, you listen to it?
He lying.
Or I'll be like, the song just came out. You listen to it?
You be harassing me. Right, exactly. You be harassing me.
Now, when I first started making music, one thing I never wanted to be was that type of person that just copy link spams everyone that I follow or everyone that follows me with my fucking link to my music. I was never that type of person. I found those people so corny.
I never got that. Yes, thank God.
And I hated that. So leave a comment and let us know how y'all feel about that. Because on one hand, I do support people. If you're my close mans, you won't even have to send me a link. I'm already on it before like you even get the chance to, right? But Them niggas, they bro, I haven't talked to you in like 5 years. Why are you sending me your link? And then you sending me this bot ass fucking message. It was like, yo, new song come out. You know, I always appreciate your support. Nigga, I never supported you.
You appreciated nothing.
Right.
You didn't answer my question. So how long do you think, right until you like, this shit not working, it's quiet?
Oh, yeah, right now.
Or you going to take the Marvin Gaye route?
What was the Marvin Gaye route?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the wrong artist.
Luther Vandross?
Luther Vandross. Yeah, I don't know how I got those.
At this point, as long as I'm doing the podcast, I'm doing music.
Copy.
So if the podcast doesn't work out and I haven't blown off my music, then I know that entertainment is not for me. Then I'm gonna just start living a regular life. Go back to school, finish my last year.
Nigga said if these two things don't work out, this was not my destiny.
Nah, really though, because I felt like from when I was a kid, I was destined for greatness. I feel like most people feel like that. But I remember vividly the moment where I was like, nah, I was born to be a star. I was in Florida. I was driving my mom down the highway. It was raining. I looked outside the window, and there was a song playing on the radio. I loved it, and I was like, I could just imagine myself in front of a crowd full of thousands of people, and like they're all just like singing my lyrics back at me. And at the time, I wanted to be a singer, but puberty hit, and I actually was taking singing classes for a little while.
Give me a little tutorial. Sing something.
I can't.
Go ahead. Go for it.
All right, what song?
Sing "Cater to You" by Destiny's Child. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs.
I can't. I won't be able to sing that to you.
You
I
don't
don't know
know
the
that
lyrics. Mm-mm.
What about "Promise" by Sierra? Another one of my favorites.
No.
Bro, like,
Wait.
what the fuck were you listening
Wait.
to?
Well, how does that one go?
Baby, you and I never. I don't even. I just wanna be with you.
Nah, I can't sing. I'm not even gonna embarrass myself on this shit. I was never able. That was not my destiny. But then I got into poetry, and then I was like, you know, maybe this rapping shit is pretty cool.
Give me a poem.
A poem?
Yeah.
Your eyes shine bright like the diamond, and inside my mind, I be rhyming.
I hope this shit works out. I hope this podcast works out. I hope this shit works out, man.
Jay's heart strapped to mine like a pair of diamonds, and we're gonna keep this going
No, we're not.
till the time ends. FYTB podcast. You know what the fuck is going on. Reference to when his baby moms said that upstairs. She forgot the name of the podcast, and that's why this rap shit is probably not going to last.
Or something to take us away from this.
Yes, you were supposed to ask me something. I was waiting for it. That's why I was just like fucking straggling for time.
This is my fault. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No.
I put us through this. I didn't know that it was on me. Was I supposed to watch your music influence? That's how this was supposed to go. You was waiting for me to do that.
Yeah, because how much of a head ass I'll be like, yeah, and you know, so I attribute this artist to inspire me.
All right, so whose fault is it that we have to listen to this fucking music every couple months from you?
Damn, it's every month, by the way.
Whose
New
fault?
song comes out every month.
Whose fault is it that 12 times a year we get tortured?
Damn, torture, bro. That's how you feeling?
You know I love you, man. You know I'm just kidding.
All right, yo,
fucking
look,
with you.
all jokes aside, I feel like I'm better than 90% of artists out. I'm just, you know, not,
As you should. You should say that.
you're right. Like, I'm just not recognized.
If
But
y'all dick suck in the comments, that's, bro, what is he supposed to say? I think I'm just an average artist. Like, I'm probably like, you put me next to 100 artists, I'm probably like bottom 25.
Yeah.
He's supposed to say, no, bro. What?
that's not how you.
You're supposed to
get
say you
big,
number one, bro. So I like that, Joe. Yes. I
appreciate that.
Tell me more. Who influenced this?
Who influenced me? Okay, so
Give me your number one.
he didn't influence my sound, but just the music itself. Jay-Z was my.
Fuck Jay-Z. Why? Nah, go ahead. You did this, Jigga.
Jay-Z was the first artist that I listened to that made me appreciate rap. Mm-hmm. But
That's a goat.
yeah,
Makes sense.
so for like a while, all I listened to was mainstream music. You know, Jay-Z was very popular when I
Is
was
that
in
your
my youth.
goat? You think that's the greatest of all time, greatest rapper to ever touch?
He's my fault. Not fault, nah. Because he's not my favorite. He's not my
Answer the
favorite.
damn question, man.
Yeah, I think he's my GOAT.
Okay.
I think he's better than
What the fuck is a fault? What is that?
like favorite of all time.
Okay.
But nah, because Tyler Creator is my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
But he's more of an artist. You said gay.
Very gay. Okay.
Nah, all right. Nah, but Jay-Z was the first rapper I listened to, and I was like, And like he made a lot of his beat selections were phenomenal, and like I loved it. It's like everything just meshed so well, and it made me like love the art.
To be fair, he had a very diverse team of producers.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so funny that this shit is wiggling like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
right.
like a dick in your faces.
I think it just stood. Nah, but Yeah, so mainstream. I listen to mainstream for dumb long. So niggas like Jay-Z, Kanye, and Drake were the only niggas I really like listen to, because after I heard it on the radio, I just downloaded it on my phone and then just listened to that. But Tyler, he was a huge influence on my creative spark, because I learned to love the craft from Jay-Z, but then I learned to like really like make it my own from Tyler, because his whole thing is like,
That makes sense.
do what you want to do and don't let anyone tell you different. And then he had like such a unique brand and like aura around him, and like I just gravitated towards that. So yeah, him, and then I'd say Childish Gambino was another huge one for me. I really loved his music. Like I just loved that he was able to do so much, and that's what inspired me to do so much. That's why.
How much did those two gay niggas influence your
Childish Gambino's not gay.
sexuality? You're right. How much did those?
They have zero influence on my sexuality.
Those two bisexual niggas.
They have zero influence on my sexuality.
Nah, I was just making sure.
I only like pussy. I don't. You feel me?
I don't know.
I only like pussy. Nah, cause there'd be like when we be uploading these clips, there's sometimes some gay niggas be in the comment section.
Yo, I don't know why you said that, but I'm glad you did. Yo, one time this nigga had put up a workout clip.
Yes.
Yo, nigga is working out, trying to lose weight. Why some gay nigga hit him up in the comments, shot his shot in front of everybody? I was
The word. Yo, I was doing like fucking arm day, so I'm doing these bicep curls, and some nigga in the comments like, daddy. And then first of all right, that's gay as fuck. I'm not entertaining it. But I was curious to see who the fuck is this. I go click on his profile. It's another fat nigga. If I was gay, why would I want to be with another fat nigga? How that look, bro?
That was so pause you to just go into detail on. I don't even know what just went through your head. That was so gay.
I don't know. But I'm gonna just stop this off by saying my last influence was Ski Mask. When I actually started making music, I was into Ski Mask heavy,
Right.
And he kind of like his dichotomous style of rap really influenced how I rap. So
Hate
that's
all
it.
them niggas.
Yep.
Nah,
Those
just
are
Ski
my
Mask.
I'm not a Ski Mask fan at all.
Why not?
You know, his
And I don't want to come off as a hater because I'm really just talking about his art. I don't know the nigga at all. He could be a cool nigga. I'm just talking about his music. His shit seemed kind of like, not goofy, but like just not like something I could really get in. Like it seems like fun, right?
Yeah, it's like fun music, not like serious
Right.
music.
So if I was into like having fun, it seems kind of fun, but then like I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating ass nigga. I don't know. I just can never get into it.
I get it. You know, certain people like different things when they listen to music.
I know a girl. I know this episode has nothing to do with girls, but of course me, right?
Yeah.
I know a girl. Her name is Tatiana. I used to fuck with her during COVID, right? Fat ass. Not important to the story at all, but fat ass.
I've never met a Tatiana that doesn't have a fat ass.
Nah, really though.
Yeah.
Really though.
I know about 5 of them.
Really though.
Probably tag all 5 of them.
Really though. Anyway, right, Tatiana's fat asses just go together.
Yeah, really.
So this girl's name was Tatiana, right? We're gonna call her Tati for short. When I first met her, we were just like talking back and forth, vibing. She was like, oh, like I met Ski Mask the other day. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, tell me about that. Even I didn't give a fuck. 'Cause I don't really jack the nigga like that. Not, I don't really fuck with the niggas. So I'm like, oh, cool. Tell me more. She's like, yeah, I was at this concert and he invited me to like go to his hotel. And he wanted to fuck me, but I said no.
Yeah, he fucked her.
Nigga, she's like, and I didn't go back to his hotel. We just took a picture in like the lobby or whatever.
Yeah.
Why she show me pictures in a bathroom mirror with him? Bitch, you fucked him. Why lie to me and say? So maybe that's why I don't like him, because he fucked the bitch I was trying to fuck. And I was like,
that
damn,
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I didn't even get the crack. It's one of my worst regrets.
It be like that when a nigga gets a chance to hit it before you. Fuck, it's that nigga K for the rest of your life.
Nah, I don't think I just could ever get into his shit.
There's a few niggas I could probably never get into his shit. You gonna ask me who my influences was when I was a rapper?
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Jay Sean wanted to rap at one point in time.
Such a long time ago. It seems like such a distant memory, but everybody who knew me in like middle school to like early in high school, like the very first few months of high school, knew that I wanted to be a rapper. And so embarrassing. I feel like it's such an embarrassing point in my life. I'd rather show you my light skin like thirst trap videos versus like a song that I would write.
When we make these clips, we're gonna put Trey Young's thirst trap videos, because I didn't imagine.
Nigga, my shit is way worse than Trey Young. I never showed you personally, but my shit is way worse.
Nah,
You know what I
worse?
do?
How can it be worse than that?
I did the most light skin shit I could ever do. This was before I had ever even thought about the streets, bro. I'll fake West. I was so far removed from the streets, like I couldn't even, like rap beef was as close to the streets as I could get.
Yeah.
Nigga. And not gonna lie, if niggas on my block ever seen this, they probably just ban me. I probably would just be like, I'm not even gonna put them in the clips because I probably get banned. Nigga. I'll go. Nigga, I would go in the shop. Mind you, I'm like 17. This is like 17 to like 18 and a half, right? This is my first year of college. After my first semester in college, I did not do this no more, bro. I went to the summer of 2019, and I did not do that no more, bro.
Okay, good.
Okay. Nigga, I would go in the shower. I would turn off the lights, be pitch black dark. And I would put on, I had like this little, lamp that changed colors. I would bring that shit in the shower with me. It would be changing colors. And I would have the water dripping on my face, glistening. My face would be glistening. And I would put on like a fucking...
I can take it to the rock. What's up?
Yes, nigga.
Let's take a trip.
Nigga, yes, bro. Yes. Yes. All my men that's still friends with me from when I was in high school and in college, y'all my day ones, y'all was with me through that. Niggas slide up like, yo, you gay.
You put on like Snapchat and shit?
Yes. I'll probably put on Instagram every once in a while. But Snapchat, bro, and bitches would slide up, and because bitches kept sliding up, that kept encouraging me to do it.
Yeah.
That kept encouraging me to do it. I was like, hey, as long as this gave me pussy, bro. But it was the most light-skinned shit I ever done. After this episode, I will show it to you personally. It's the most light-skinned shit I've ever done, bro. It would be like from here up, water dripping, glistening. Nigga, it was OD light-skinned, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go that far, but I used to do shit like that too.
Nigga!
Used to be in the bathroom, fresh out the shower, just reciting the lyrics of a song, just... Nigga, that was a time.
I used to even try to get bitches to talk. I used to be like, yo, what song should I do? And I used to have bitches like start
like you at a fucking concert.
Dead ass. Real shit. I used to do shower concerts. Daily though, so bitches know I shower daily, but I used to do them since every day. Nigga.
It's 9 o'clock. It's time for Jay Sean's.
Mad embarrassing. So embarrassing I couldn't even do it when my dad was home. I felt so embarrassed. I think my dad went to work.
Walking inside. Jay Sean, what the fuck are you doing?
Nigga would just look at me. I think my father probably did so. Nigga. Yeah,
I just need to come for my toothbrush.
Call my mom. I knew we should have had that abortion. I told you. I fucking told you.
But you didn't want to fucking listen to me.
And now look at this nigga. Look. In the shower.
Fuck, nigga.
In the shower. Gay. You did this. Gay. Oh, man. No, my dad loves me. He wouldn't have done that. But
going back to your inspirations for you making...
I don't even know how we got to that.
I think we was just talking about you in your youth. Being embarrassing.
So embarrassing. I said that. But, so my rap name... Such an embarrassing time. I feel so like a kid right now. My rap name was Spades. Don't ask me why. I don't remember why. But that was my stage name.
Keep on going.
And my inspirations was like J. Cole, and I really wanted to rap like him so badly.
Yeah, you can see the resemblance.
And fuck y'all. I don't think I look like the nigga at all.
Jay Sean said if the next nigga who say he look like J. Cole in person, he gonna stab you.
I'm gonna stab you in your fucking neck. Yeah, it's not 2019, nigga. I stab niggas now, bro. This is not 2019. But
That's crazy.
So what was I about to say? So J. Cole was my biggest inspiration. I used to want to rap like him so badly, and I just thought he was like just genius. I still think he's great. Right? I think he's genius now, but nigga, I just wanted everything from like my cadence to my rhyme schemes would just mirror what he was doing.
Right.
And it never got past that because nigga, I was whack, bro. I wasn't that good, and it wasn't that I couldn't like rhyme. It wasn't like I couldn't write. Yeah. It was I couldn't speak. Like my flows was just absolutely dog shit terrible, and there was nothing I could do about it. Like I just felt like nothing I could do would make it sound. I didn't have that confidence that you have, you know.
I got you.
Like niggas would be like, "Oh, nah, this is tough, but I just wouldn't feel it, you know. It was on me. So maybe if y'all boost my confidence, I'll give y'all. You know what's funny? I actually have a rap in here. I wrote like a couple of bars that I wrote.
You gotta do it for us now.
I won't, but I have a couple that I wrote, and it's in my phone forever because I always said I would sell it to a nigga. If I find a nigga,
be a ghostwriter.
If I find a nigga that can really rap, I haven't found one yet.
Yo, so you want to hear something so funny? Like, to completely sidetrack it, I can put this in a clip. So when you said Spades, right? It reminded me of, before I made music, I gave myself a nickname. You know, Spades is on a card, right? So I gave myself a nickname called Mr. Clubs. As in clubs, like, in the cards.
This is so embarrassing.
And Jordan and Gabe forever just throw this in the chat randomly whenever the fuck they want to. And I'm going to show you right now.
Nigga. Don't front because you know I'm fly. Looking fly. You made this picture?
Yes.
I never did no shit like this, y'all. Looking fly is what I do. Mr. Clubs B. If y'all can't see that, I'm sorry. This is beautiful.
Y'all not going to see it on the main video, but when you see the clips, you're going to see it.
This is beautiful. I never made a picture like that.
That's not Mr. Clubs B. That's Mr. Clubs with a glasses smiling.
With the shades on.
Even though I didn't have shades in the actual picture.
Nigga, you a better man than me. I'd have murdered Jordan and Gabe and Cold Blood and anybody who's seen that and deleted that.
Nah, I think I got a few.
I never did that with the text on the screen. I had a girl make one for me and it says Smexy. It says Smexy on it. And that was the only thing I did. And I have that ironically as one of my YouTube. I have like 2-3 different YouTube channels, like pages.
Yeah.
I had that ironically as one of my pages. But aside from that, I never had that shit.
Bro, this one right here, I thought I was fucking up the world with this picture. It was my favorite picture for dumb long. Blow, nigga.
This nigga looked like Manny from Modern Family trying to be like Fly.
You know what's so crazy? This is the last time I had short hair until now.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I took a look in the mirror and I was like,
nah, you good, bro.
let me not do this to myself.
That
all right,
hilarious.
Spades. So
nigga, don't call me that shit, nigga.
Nah, now you fucked up. I'm gonna call you Spades.
Nigga, don't nobody call me that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit really get me tight, bro. That was a whole different person, bro.
What were your inspiration? Oh, you said J. Cole.
It was just J. Cole.
Yeah.
I think that was my GOAT at one point in time. I still think he's top 2.
Who's your
top
GOAT?
3? Jay-Z, man, that's the greatest of all time.
Okay, I respect that.
And my personal GOAT, I think as I grew up and as I got out of like that, I think J. Cole kind of speaks to, and this is not a bad or like a knock or anything. This is awesome. I think J. Cole speaks to like the average or normal experience for people, like certain people, right?
Yeah.
Being broke, grinding, trying to come up this, that, and the third. I think the more that I got out of that lifestyle and I got into the lifestyle that I would be in later in life, the more I felt a little disconnected from him, you know?
I hear you.
Not to say like the skill wasn't there for him, but it's just like, okay, like I can't relate to that as close as I can relate to when Meek be talking like when Meek talk now, right?
Yeah.
So like when Meek starts talking about, you know, certain shit, I'd be like, nah, I really went through that. I really experienced that. I really could relate to that more. Yeah. So it's hard, man, because I feel like Meek is past J. Cole in terms of my personal favorites, not in like the all-time category. I feel like in my personal favorites, but Jay-Z is always going to be number one because he's where I want to be, right? So when I hear him speak and when I hear him rap, it's like, okay, that's where I need to get to. So it'll always resonate with me.
Do you think Meek was taking dick before or
No,
after
bro.
Dreaming Nightmares?
No, bro. He never did that, bro. He would never do no shit like that. That's insane.
Yo, put in the comments, do you think Meek Mill was taking
I
dick
don't care what
before
y'all think, bro.
or
He would never
after
do that,
Dreams
bro.
and Nightmares?
Nigga, I'll tell you right now, if a sex tape got released, I wouldn't believe it, bro. I wouldn't believe it. That's not Meek, bro. That's
delusion.
That's not Meek,
Nah,
bro.
but Dreams and Nightmares, that's like a top one. You put it on, everybody in the spot is gonna say it word for word. So it's not pain. If he's gay, he's gay.
You know, I can say all his songs word for word. I think the other day in the car, I was screaming a fucking freestyle the nigga had. It wasn't even a fucking actual release song, nigga. It's a freestyle, bro. I love that nigga. That nigga is great, bro.
So if you see that nigga taking dick, your opinion on him is not gonna change?
Bro, I don't know, bro, because I would never even think that, bro. I would never even think of my heroes in such a predicament. Predicament.
Yeah, it's probably It's probably a reality if anything gets leaked. So think in your head, what would you do if it was confirmed that Meek was out here taking Diddy dick?
I'll be sad, bro. That would depress me, bro.
You gonna listen to his music still?
I don't, bro. I really don't know. I still listen to Kells, bro. What a voice. Like, how can you hate him, bro? What a voice.
With the whole Meek thing, I think a lot of the memes about him make sense now. Bro. Like the one where he was eating fries and the
my favorite
pool.
meme is when all the niggas in the circle is looking at him. Like, you know,
like
Black Youngster and 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And niggas is like, oh, I said Black Youngster Gotti. That was dumb racist. I said that. When Yo Gotti was looking at him in 21 Savage, and niggas was like, he was like, wait, so Diddy didn't make y'all fuck him too? Niggas is looking at him like he's... That shit is dumb for you now. Y'all going crazy on the internet, but nah, stop playing with Meek, bro.
Oh, man. What's your favorite Meek Mill meme?
Joe trying to take down on my heroes, bro. So when Tyler said he wanted to fuck Leonardo DiCaprio when he was
that
a kid,
nigga is gay.
You felt that, bro?
That nigga turned gay.
Did you feel that, Joe?
And I still with him.
Did you feel that, bro?
Nah, I did. He also said, "Who he's a
I don't repeat it. I don't want to know.
So Rivers, Something. Tyler say you fuck a lot of niggas.
It's gay, bro.
The only thing I don't like is that Tyler's taste of men is white dudes. Like, come on, you gotta do better, bro. Gotta do better.
Nigga, I'ma just breeze past that because that was so gay that you said that. That was the gayest thing. You said a lot of gay shit on this show. We've had our fair share of gay shit in the PlayStation party and on clips. That was the gayest thing I think you've ever said by far. That was
Not that I have a preference on men, but like
no. Don't explain it. Move forward.
wait.
Don't explain it. Don't attempt to
Leave in the comments.
move forward. No, don't comment. Don't do nothing. Just forget that he said that. I might edit that part out to save him.
Don't edit it out. Don't edit it out.
He willingly wants that in here. Y'all hear it here first. That was Gizzle. Let's continue.
Yeah,
Please.
okay.
Let's move past. I don't even know what the next segment is. That just do
Well, we were kind of in it. It was like favorite artist. So besides Meek, all right. If Meek came out gay, who's your next favorite artist?
I think I would still love Meek just because he spoke to experiences in the streets that I had as well. So I
respect that.
felt connected.
I respect that more than
He spoke to a lifestyle, not a sexual lifestyle, but a. So to make it clear, he spoke to a
about
lifestyle.
fucking something. All right.
He spoke to. When we speak about bitches like situations, it really feel like I feel connected to that. So anyway, I think Jay-Z.
Give me top three.
My top three of all time. That's
Yeah.
tough. That's a tough one because I love so many artists.
Yeah.
I actually do like Tyler. I like Tyler's music a lot. I know I was just kidding, calling him gay. That new shit I can't get into, but I appreciate a lot of Tyler shit. It would have to be probably my top three artists. I'm gonna go Jay-Z, Cole, Meek. It's those three right there, easy. I named them.
Boom.
Talk to me.
For me, it would have to be. We're staying in the hip hop realm.
Think about the name niggas I never heard of. Yeah, go ahead.
Hip hop realm. So we got Tyler one. So when I first started listening to music religiously, I was listening to Earl Sweatshirt like a lot.
That ugly
But
nigga.
he is dumb ugly.
I could never get past.
He's dumb ugly.
I could
I'm
never
not
get
gonna
past
lie.
how ugly that nigga is.
Yo, Earl.
Nah, Earl, you look like my dick. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You look like my
You my
fucking
man,
dick.
100 grand, and I would love to work with you. I would love to have you on the podcast. I just love to be around you, but
Nah, Earl look like my
I probably
dick.
won't look at you that often when we.
Earl, if my dick ever get released, I hope they do a side by side of Earl Sweatshirt on my dick. 'Cause them niggas look identical.
I never want to see Jay Sean's dick ever. His dick is an amalgamation of every nasty thing you've ever seen in your life.
Nah, yeah. In the party chat or like when we just talking, I'll be like, nah, you know what that shit look like? My dick. And
Word, it'll be a cactus like this. Why you got two appendages coming out your dick, bro?
my dick.
Nah, but I think Earl's an amazing rapper.
I agree.
He doesn't have like that much substance to his raps, but like in terms of just being like, in terms of flow, lyricism, and delivery,
I'm jealous.
that shit is fantastic.
I'm uber jealous.
Right.
I wish I could rap like
Like if he gave you that, and then you keep your ability to
write, I will be platinum. I could really write. I could write some shit. I just couldn't say it.
Yeah.
But I could write some shit.
Then my next. I don't know if I would put Earl there. I'd put.
Just want to shout him out. I feel you.
Yeah, I just want to shout him out.
Shout out Earl.
Shout
Whatever
out
you're
Earl.
doing these days.
Sweatshirt. More people need to show you recognition. I don't know. Some raps I fuck with a little bit, but it was super experimental. That's why not a lot of people. You ever heard the song East?
No.
Nigga,
I wasn't
that
a big
shit
Earl
is
Sweatshirt fan,
cold.
but I do like him.
But I love it because of how cold it is.
You love it because it's whack.
Yeah, you gonna cut this out, but I need you to hear how terrible this shit is. Yo, another
Thank you for
thing.
this experience. Thank you, Earl.
I've been with Jay Sean the last 3 days, right? And we've been just reciting Eminem bars.
Yeah, Eminem will never be in my top anything, bro.
No, yeah, and it's like the downfall of Eminem needs to be studied. That man went sober and his career was over.
I say this frequently.
Go ahead. See this frequently?
I say this frequently, and I don't have any ill will towards Eminem, but I think that after the Marshall Mathers LP2, even if he wanted to die after recovery, I think he should have just died. After recovery or after Marshall LP2, he should have just died. And the best thing for his career. Me personally, that's what I believe. I think if he would have passed away in 2014
Yeah.
and left us with whatever, that would have been fine. I think that the more that he tries, the more that he damages his legacy.
I can't say what it really is.
It's
I can only tell you what it feels like.
It's kind of like when older great players play way past their prime, right? And so I feel like he's having like an Akeem Olajuwon or like a David Robinson kind of career.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, you could argue that he's one of the greats, but damn, once you look at that nigga past 1997,
Yeah.
and you look at how he came with the bank and he played for the Akeem Olajuwon, he played for the Raptors.
Yeah.
Dikembe, like that production is not there, and you're still trying to do it, and it's gone. You cannot recreate that.
Really don't.
You cannot recreate. No. You can't recreate that, bro. You're done.
So I'm gonna play the song for you. Then afterwards, I want to show you guys something. Let me read the comments while the song is going. When they have open mic at the Krusty Krab, Christopher Columbus type beat. Earl, I need a beat. I need a beat. The Flying Dutchman. I say less. Scallywag beat got me hornswoggled. This song wasn't released and escaped.
That was funny. That was funny.
This is what's playing inside the head of a schizophrenic Italian chef. This song feels like when your card gets declined with a line of 20 people behind you. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing it. But yeah. This beat is constantly fading in and out of consciousness.
That was the worst thing I've ever heard. I'm so mad that I had to experience that.
If y'all ever heard East by Earl
Don't.
Sweatshirt, if you didn't hear East by Earl
That was the worst thing I ever heard. He just played it for me, and I have a headache. I don't even want to do the rest of this episode. How long has it been going?
35 minutes.
Let's stop right here. Let's make this the shortest episode in history. That shit just ruined my day.
Hold on. Now I gotta go. What was it? A kickoff. Okay. Since we were talking about Eminem, yesterday Jay Sean showed me a meme, and I'll put it here.
That shit was so funny.
What did Eminem say in that video?
Nigga, Eminem was just like it was a thread on Twitter, and it was like the worst bars you ever heard. Mm-hmm. And it said, what did he fucking say? Now I'm on camera. I can't even say it. I think it's fun to grab a boob. My penis has an attitude.
Right. So
that was by far the worst bar I've ever heard. That was pretty bad.
So when Jay Sean played the video, I'm like, oh, that's the guy who imitates Eminem, but he's saying like crazy shit, right? He's like, nigga, this is Eminem.
Bro. I was like, oh, is it? And I'm looking, I'm like, nah, this is Eminem.
He showed me, I'm like, nah, that's Eminem. And I'm like, is this an actual song?
That bar was so bad, we thought it was a parody.
We thought, so we were like, so then after that, we were really in a conundrum. We were like, what did he mean by, I'm gonna grab a boob, my penis got an attitude? Like, there had to be some like bar in there that we were just not comprehending. Right? So I go search it up, and he had a freestyle with no beat with Royce the 5'9".
Shout out Royce. Royce is great.
Yeah, right? And it's just, how long
Shout
is this?
out Eminem is also great. But he should just stop.
Yeah, Eminem is cold, but like, I can't completely hate him. There was a point in time that I loved him.
He has so many great songs. When he actually has like substantial music where he sits down and he's like, all right, I'm going to make the song about something. Great music. When a nigga says, you know what, let's just see how many rhymes I can fit into 3 minutes on this beat. No, stop doing that. I told Joe I would go upstairs. I mean, if I ever met Eminem, I would give him a big-ass bag of Percocet, and I would say two things are going to happen. They're both going to benefit your career.
Really?
You're going to, A, die. Overdose and die right here.
Uh-huh.
Or B, make good music again. Either way, I'm helping your career by giving you these drugs. So
now, this song, Kickoff by Eminem, it's an 11-minute freestyle with no beat. I'm gonna give you. There's 9 verses here. I'm gonna give you 2 bars from each of these verses.
Right.
Okay. Jay Sean already know this because I already said it to him.
This is horrible.
Before this kicks off, let me set my balls on these T's. Because I'm dotting I's every time I cross one of these.
Cross your T's, dot your I's.
Right.
That was bad.
There's not a redeeming quality at all in me, we know. It's impossible seems like an implausible dream. Positive, clean thoughts intervene. But they're either all altered and mean, assault and demean, tossed in their being, lost in the scheme.
That wasn't terrible, but I didn't enjoy it.
And let me remind you guys that right now, I am not making fun of Eminem. This is exactly how he delivered it.
That's the scheme. That's the
This
flow.
is exactly how he delivered it. Squashed in between a brainwashing machine, like an Islamic regime, a jihadist, extreme radical, suicide bomber that's seeing Ariana sing her last song of the evening as the audience from the damn concert is leaving, detonates the device strapped to the abdominal region.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to finish that for obvious reasons, but bring it dogs. I'm a Muslim. I'm not Middle Eastern, but I'll make a bitch rock a hijab and at least an extra large and a t-shirt. I don't even feel like saying anything
I'm not gonna lie. Out of all of that though, the Muslim bar was tough. He said, "Bring your dogs.
Bring your dogs
I'm a
out.
Muslim,
I'm a
but
Muslim."
I'm not Middle Eastern."
Yeah.
That was a fucking bar.
Yeah, that
was fucking tough right there.
So
That was tough as fuck right there.
I guess the message that's being taught right now is that
Nah, I can't tell you. that I don't know.
Eminem. No, I'm not trying to make sense of all of this. There's no sense to make it that.
This is like my history class, and they could give us a long, complicated in a different language. Like, what does this mean?
Yeah. So in verse 2, like
Eminem's actually saying "Free Palestine."
that wasn't even half of the first verse. There's 9 verses. I don't feel like saying anything more.
Yeah, please.
But pretty much we say all of this to say that Eminem, he has redeeming qualities, like he said in the song. But I don't know. I can't stick 100% by Eminem's side. He really just be rhyming to rhyme.
So, yeah, really though.
I feel like for Eminem, it's more so like what I love artists that when they rhyme, they have a rhyme scheme going on, and whatever they're saying makes sense to something else they either said previously in the song or later on in the song. I feel like Eminem, he makes a solid scheme in 2 bars, and then the next 2 bars has nothing to do with the previous 2 bars. And it wasn't always like that.
Songs,
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't always like that.
Some songs.
In recent time, it's been like that. I don't know why he feels like he has to rap this way. Like you said, he could just not rap at all, but he decided to continue rapping. Come
on the show and tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Come on, tell us.
My top 3 artists are Tyler, the Creator, Childish Gambino, and Frank Ocean. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
That was such a low. Oh, we were doing. I was gonna say do your top 3 hip hop artists and then do your top 3 non-hip-hop.
Tyler, the Creator. Childish Gambino. Who's another hip hop artist that I listen to a lot? Because I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the artists I listen to, they're multi-genre.
Try a straight artist. Go for it.
Drake, questionable on the straight part.
Drake is in your top 3 of all time.
Drake is in my, your
favorite. This is your favorite list. So
I know, and my thing is, like a lot of my favorites. Okay, Toby Lou. I put it said Drake. I put Toby Lou. I didn't really want to put him because I feel like he's not just rap, but he does rap. So
yeah, he's great. Shout out Toby Lou.
Yeah, shout out Toby Lou. Jay Sean knows this. He performed in Brooklyn like a few months back. This is pretty awesome, and when I post this, I'm gonna tag Toby. So Toby was another one of my inspirations I didn't even mention because in 2018 I discovered him. And that's when I started making music.
He's awesome.
So I was just listening to his music a lot. And then I was like, damn. And he's inspired a lot of my older songs. So then I started doing like lo-fi type vibes where like I'm rapping, but then I'm also like doing like a little melody on the side too. And anyway, so I say all this because like when I discovered Toby, he was no popular than what me and you are right now.
Yeah, I agree.
When I first discovered him.
2018, yeah.
Right. 2018, he had like 11,000 followers.
Yep, I was one of them.
Yeah.
I did unfollow you. I'm sorry, but
why you unfollow me?
It had nothing to do with you. I just did. I don't know. I think I was just cutting down on people like that didn't post what I wanted to see. It was you don't have like your bitches in your videos not shaking ass. That's what I was looking for. I'm sorry.
I hear you.
I did follow you at one point.
So I was showing him love, and then because he's not that popular, he was able to see the love and like respond back.
Yeah.
So fast forward to 2019, the end of 2019, I'm still a huge fan of his. Fucking Genius did a private event that you could only RSVP if you knew somebody that like was a. So luckily, I had this man. Shout out to Carl. He's doing his own thing now with
Carl.
Carl doing his own thing with like fucking.
I can't hear the name Carl without thinking about Rick from Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Carl. I'm sorry. Continue the story.
But he works on movie sets now on Netflix. Like he worked with Halle Berry recently. Yeah, shout out to Carl. He has his own thing. He has his own studio. He's doing great. Shout out to Carl.
I would love to work with Halle Berry.
He got an RSVP. He got an RSVP to a Genius event. He was like, "Yo, you fuck with Toby Lou, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I got this. I don't got time to go to it. Here you go." So I go, and I was able to RSVP with 3 friends, and I brought 3 friends with me.
Nice.
So we go to stage. Childish Major was there too. Oh, I didn't know you yet.
We've been friends for 20 plus years.
You know what? It was when we had that falling out.
We've never fallen out.
I'm trying to make up stuff here. Nah, that's my fault. That's my fault for not inviting you. I should have known better.
Mans.
Anyway, because the people I invited, I'm not even friends with them no more because they cut me off. For no
I had
reason.
an orgy with Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't invite you. Now we even, nigga. Continue.
Well, this is the last episode.
I love that we can do this now.
Right? Megan Thee Stallion?
Are we going to do this once an episode? Somebody gets up and walks away?
Yeah.
corny reoccurring. Fuck it, now I can get Jesus Villa, who y'all really want to hear. Hold on, let me see if he's available. I'm trying for y'all. The nigga won't leave. I'm trying.
Nah, anyway.
I'm just kidding.
I appreciate that. So
I had to split the revenue with him 90-10, and I wouldn't want 10% of my own show. You know?
Not really, yeah. Because then if you don't do that, they're going to rob you.
Word, I don't put it past my own blood family to backdoor me. So
yeah. So yeah, I went to this event, and I was front row because I was like, I'm gonna make sure I'm in front row. Before this event, I went to see him live, and he saw me in the crowd, but didn't acknowledge me. I think he did. He was like, but it could have been anybody. We're in the crowd with like hundreds of people.
You didn't want to take it to heart.
Yeah, so I was like, okay.
Like Toby, my friend.
Right. Not really.
No. Behind you, titties.
and then no, really, right? So they're like, nigga, what are you doing? Get that bitch a flashing titties. Right? No, but so during the Genius event, we were front row. He came out. Then he was performing the song, and he was like, yo, if anyone knows the dance to the song, he had a TikTok dance. I was like, I know it. I'll go hop on the stage, do it. But then I start freestyling, and the crowd's fucking with it, and it's crazy. I had a performance myself.
So hold on, wait. He invited you to dance on stage, and you started to freestyle?
Not freestyle rap. Like
I did. I'd have been so mad if a nigga danced, he go, and I tell him I'm the realest. I'd have been like, nah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Skedaddle.
Nah, we were like, it was like 3 other people. We were doing the dance on stage, and then like when the part was over where the dance came in, and you know, I didn't want to just stand there like awkwardly, so I was just like, do my thing. Anyway,
I'm glad you didn't invite me. I'd have flamed you.
Yeah, you probably would.
I'd have do something at you.
Probably would have. I was doing the artist justice stuff.
Swear to God you was doing that. Swear to God you was doing that.
Swear to God.
Swear to God that you as a grown man at 20 years old was like, perfect time to break out Orange Justice.
Yeah. But
nigga, I'm not only embarrassed to be his friend, I'm ashamed. I feel like it says something about me. I'm his friend.
The niggas was hyping it up though. The crowd, the whole place was going crazy. I was like, felt like that dude. But it's crazy. Like an hour before the show, I had my own performance because at this time I was already making music. I had a pop-up show that I went to. I could show you a video for that too. But yeah, I did that. And so yeah, after that, I didn't speak to him. Right? Like when I got off the stage, I didn't get the chance to like get any
I wouldn't
contact.
speak to you either if I was him.
Yeah. So this past on his tour, I went with my girl. We're in the crowd. I'm like recording, and we're not even in the front. We're like to the middle back. I mean, dumb far. Toby comes out. He's doing his thing. He's scanning the crowd. He sees me, right, and he's like, and then I'm like looking around again because there's like mad people around me, right? I'm feeling like God is shining His light on me. I know that's mad neck. I give myself neck for that.
He said God was shining His.
Like I felt like that. I felt like in that moment, I was like, "Oh, whoa, this is happening."
You could have just said a spotlight was on you.
Yeah, like God was shining His spotlight. Anyway, so after the show is over, me and my girl wait outside because we were like, gonna try to get like his autograph or something. And there was nobody, like 2 or 3 people just waiting, like where the artists come in and out of the venue. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, we'll wait for like an hour. If he doesn't come out, then fuck it. An hour passed. He didn't come out. My legs was hurting me because we've been standing for so long. I was like, babe, maybe we could go. She's like, no, I wouldn't want you to leave here and you regret not being able to see him because like his tour bus is right there. He's gonna come out this exit. So then it goes from 10 to 11.
So you're stalking him? Not
stalking, but just waiting. Nigga, what the fuck? There was other people there.
All right. Okay.
And then at 11, I had this cool ass backpack on that was like a skull, and one of the people from his tour thing was like, "Oh, that's such a cool bag," and started picking up a conversation with me. And he was like, "Are you here waiting for Toby?"
I hate niggas like you.
Why?
Why the fuck you got a skull backpack on?
Because I was looking cool. It was part of my outfit. I actually had this shirt on too.
Don't worry, guys. After this episode, I'll give him a fucking wedgie. Why the fuck would you wear a skull backpack?
Because I wanted to.
Did you have something in the backpack? Or just part of your ensemble?
It was part of the ensemble, yeah. Because it was too small to fit anything, really.
Yeah, I'm going to just move the mic away from you while you just continue this story.
Please. You going to get up and leave?
Nah. Nigga, I live here. Where I'm going to go?
Upstairs.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, so then, yeah, he was like, oh, you waiting for Toby? And I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I told him to come out right now. They came out, and then he came up to me, he's like, yo, bro. And I was like, bro, like, I was like, you remember me? He was like, of course. That's why I was like, yo, to you in the crowd. I was like, really? I was like, who is he talking to? And then pretty much he was like, he sees me doing my music and he says to keep going on. So shout out to Toby Lou.
Now I'm gonna tell you what Toby Lou was thinking, right?
Yeah,
Whenever artists tell other artists to keep going, like when a big artist tells a small artist to keep going on,
this nigga cold.
I just be thinking like what he's trying to say is, I need somebody to be on top of in the industry.
Yeah.
So when niggas say my shit is cold, I could point to this nigga and be like, I'm not him. You know, so look at this nigga, you know? Like,
yeah. And it's funny because I had signed a DVD of my album that I released.
You gave it to him, right?
I gave it to him, yeah. He probably threw that shit away. Yo, Toby, keep
I was
it
about to
being.
say something nice, but since you said it.
Toby, keep it a bean. Did you throw it away? I wouldn't
Nigga gonna comment, who are you?
Right. Like, actually, I don't know. No, but he follows me on Instagram.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
like, you know, there's like some mutual love there. Shout out Toby. I was talking about myself too much. Let's go on to a different topic.
Noah's looked at the time and said, damn, this.
Yeah. All right, what's your favorite
That's what we're about to do.
Yeah,
Top 3 non rap hip hop artists
or genres? Like, what's your favorite non hip hop genre?
is R&B.
R&B.
Yeah, they go hand in hand, but
I love R&B too. But I love like those. I love all types of R&B. That's why it goes hard for me to say top 3 hip hop artists because a lot of the artists I listen to is mostly R&B, like Frank Ocean and
like Frank Ocean, another gay nigga. Watch out for him.
Brent Faiyaz.
Another gay nigga. Nah.
You like Brent Faiyaz? No. His music is nice. He's toxic though.
Do that mean?
Like, he has like a nice voice and he sings like as if it's a love song, but he's like, you know, I'll fuck you, then I'll leave you for your friend, like some shit like that. You know, they be saying shit like that.
As he should be. Shout out to Brent. Keep up the go work.
You hold me down like gravity.
So those are your top 3: Brent Faiyaz, Frank Ocean.
There's definitely better artists, but those are the ones I've been listening to a lot lately.
Okay, so top 2.
Well, Frank is definitely in the top 3.
Okay.
Brent Faiyaz is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who's another one I've been listening to heavy lately? I was about to say Flo Milli, but it's just that one song. He's speeding a rape by his hand on my coochie. He touching Flo Milli.
Now, you know what? Shout out Flo Milli. I heard about Flo Milli back in 2018. Heard about Flo Milli. I heard that song, I like cash on my head to my ass.
Yeah.
Do the dash till you make it go fast. I was like, you know what? This girl's going to be a star. And I'm happy that she is.
Yeah.
That she's getting
Shout out Flo
recognition.
Milli. Yeah, I'm
Shout out
not gonna
Flo
lie.
Milli.
I was going on a thing the other night. Like it was like 4:00 in the morning, and I was just listening to Flo Milli, and I was like, on my computer, I had my headphones on, and I was like,
I haven't done that. I remember the song, and I heard it frequently. I don't know if it was at Foot Locker or if it was in a game I played. I would hear it frequently, though.
Yeah.
I didn't download it, but great song. She's a great artist. Very beautiful.
I
She's awesome.
forgot Pharrell was definitely
Pharrell? Cool.
definitely he could be top 3 R&B. He could be top 3 rap. No, I'm putting him
Pharrell?
R&B because he's not really as good of a rapper than he is as a singer and producer.
Nice.
Pharrell, definitely. Pharrell inspires me OD.
Nice.
Love that dude.
Nice.
What about you?
You know, I have an unpopular opinion about Pharrell.
What's up?
I think Pharrell is great. You know, I don't like Pharrell for a different reason. Not like I don't like him. This is my beef with Pharrell.
What's up?
I feel like he inspired a lot of creative niggas to get into the industry.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Because you feel like they
Should make me mad. Yeah.
Doing too much?
I don't like, yeah. I think a lot of creative, not gay niggas. Just want to make that clear. Creative niggas. Niggas that push the envelope in a direction that I don't like it pushed in. So I feel like now he was like a pioneer in that. It makes me mad.
and that's my that's the type of music I listen to. I love
I
experimental
know, and I hate you.
creative.
So
Yeah.
that goes hand in hand with one another.
Well, I love Steve Lacy too.
I don't know who that is, but shout out Steve Lacy. Not trying to discredit him.
Inside, tell me, is it inside?
That's so gay that you singing that to me. Not that he said that, but that you singing it to me. I'm not trying to discredit him by saying I don't know him. I just haven't heard of him. But shout out to Steve Lacy. Yeah, but Pharrell really started that, and which kills me because Pharrell started out with, I don't know if you know, he started out with Clips,
Yeah.
which is a group comprised of Pusha T and his brother. No Malice or Malice, but yeah. So I love that he was part of that clique, that Virginia clique, and he really put that Virginia rap like on the map.
Yeah.
Really, like
Yeah.
Clips really put that Virginia rap on the map, and so I thought that was awesome. Not that I was alive to see it, but I was, but not. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
Not that I was coherent to appreciate it at the time.
I hear
but
you.
I thought that was awesome, and then started doing some creative shit, and I was like, this is not awesome. Like the nerd shit, I was like, I hate this.
You don't like Nerd?
No, I don't.
I appreciate some of the music.
My 3 R&B artists. I'm gonna name some women. I don't know why I was thinking name all male R&B artists. I thought that was kind of strange. That was weird.
Those are the ones I listen to.
Gay.
What's up?
I'm gonna go with Jhené Aiko. Not just
I like
for her
Jhené
voice,
Aiko too.
but because I love her.
Because you would fuck her.
I wouldn't fuck her. I would make love to Jhené Aiko. I know I talk a lot of this great and nasty shit about women on the show. I would make love to Jhené Aiko. I wouldn't do no nasty shit to her. I would love her for the rest of my life. And I would scuffle with Big Sean. Big Sean, I'm a fan. I fuck with you, but at the same time, for Jhené Aiko, we could get it on, my guy.
He probably feels the same way.
But you would lose. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. Like I don't know. It wouldn't work out in your favor.
Would you do a celebrity boxing match with Big Sean?
I would do a private boxing match with Big Sean for Jhené Aiko's heart. I'm not doing no celebrity boxing match with nobody. Actually, you know what? For fun, because I don't have no actual beef with him, I would do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Celebrity boxing match for her heart.
But you know what? I take that back because that's the mother of his son, and you know somebody talked about the mother of my son, or the mother of his kid. I don't know what they have, but mother of his kid.
Yeah.
Somebody said about my BM, I'll be mad. So you know what, Big Sean? Out of respect for you, I take that back. In your family, congratulations to y'all. But she is one of my favorite R&B artists. I think that she has a similar style to kind of like Brandy.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And she has a really nice voice. And the content of her music is like really positive. So when I'm feeling like a little down, I listen to a lot of Jhené Aiko. She's like really positive. And when I'm trying to get in my headspace to fuck somebody, I listen to Jhené Aiko. I don't listen to, a lot of my mans be like, nah, you listen to girls talking about getting fucked and that's gay. But here's how I think about, right, like R&B. I think about what I like to hear. So when she says like, I know you love fucking me, I'm not thinking of me saying it to a girl. I'm thinking of her saying it to me.
Yeah.
Right? So I like hearing that. So I like hearing, right? So like I can't listen to male artists like them love songs like some of them be cool.
Yeah.
But like I can't listen to like certain ones. Like I like the A Boogie and Lil Durk shit, the 24 hours. Like these bitches always want something from me. I like it like that, but I can't listen to like niggas talking about having sex. It just feel weird to hear in my ear. Like I don't want to hear that from niggas. I want to hear it from a bitch so I could really feel like I'm in it,
That's how Mike feels about video game characters. Ken plays a male character. He wants to hear a girl moan in his ear when
Never
they get hurt.
compare me to that sick bastard again.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I cannot listen. So Jhené, right? I love Jhené Aiko. I think that she's an amazing artist.
Right.
And I have the biggest crush on her. I'm gonna go with. Oh, I was gonna say a funny story. One time,
Yeah.
this girl was like, "I can't fuck to no music. Make a playlist before I get there." Nigga, I'll make a playlist. It have Rihanna. It have like Rihanna has some sexy shit. All the songs that I think is sexy, bro.
Yeah.
I put that shit on. We 20 seconds into kissing, bitch say,
Nah, that's cold.
just please turn this off. I go, you're not fucking with my playlist.
Yeah, she was like, I'm never coming back.
She
to
said,
fuck this nigga.
please turn this off. All right, fuck it. I turned it off, but so for that reason, Rihanna's off my list because she
ruined some pussy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Sierra. Shout out Sierra. I love Sierra.
Shout out Sierra. Yep.
I love Sierra, and I'm gonna go with Destiny's Child.
Okay.
The whole group, all three of them. But if I had to pick one, obviously Beyonce. I'm gonna go Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I'm a big part of the Beehive. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A big Beehive guy. Fuck the Swifties. I'm just kidding. Cut that out. Before niggas kill us.
Word. Not even cancel. They're gonna kill us.
Kill us.
No, really.
Nah, but I'm part of the Beehive. Shout out to the Beehive. I'm a big beer, whatever y'all called. I love Beyonce.
I like how a lot of your picks were like people who've been established in the game for a while.
Yes.
And most of my picks were people who just been prevalent in the last like 10 years, maybe.
Right.
But besides Jhené Aiko, because obviously
Right.
she's more.
Right.
recent.
She had a tough start in the industry. Shout out to her.
Why? Because of Marion's brother?
Well, also that, but like just that, like she was having a hard time getting her music picked up. Like, a lot of her music that got like big was like she had a hard time getting picked up. So
Yeah.
from what I heard, I don't know.
I started listening to Jhené Aiko because of Childish Gambino, because they had like a few songs together. And then that's when I seen people just start fucking with her, and she just blew up.
Right.
You know who's actually another current person that was like small but then got big? Kali Uchis, right? You still haven't listened to Kali Uchis. Right?
No, but she's very beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She got put on. She was in Colombia doing her thing. Then Tyler picked her up for Cherry Bomb. She was the one who was doing all the vocals, like for 911, Too Young, right? Fucking Young, yeah.
Girl, you're perfect,
but you're too fucking young for me. I love that song.
Great song. Can't relate, but great.
Yeah, I can't relate. Great song. But yeah, he put her on, and then she started making her own music. Like, well, she was always making her own music.
Right.
One of her songs was actually in 2K before she started working with Tyler.
I think I remember.
Ride around my car's low.
I hate that
What
song.
you waiting for?
That shit killed me.
Yeah, I didn't like that song either. But she got better over time. And yeah, it's crazy how like one person could put someone on, and then the shit just goes crazy. But then at the same time, do you feel like too many people are getting put on too easily? Like, how do you feel about the term industry plant?
I think that's such a funny term. I think that's just the funniest thing to call an artist because not only does it like discredit their work, which is not funny, but like that's kind of fucked up. It does the part of insulting them.
Yeah.
But like, imagine a board meeting of about 20 executives, long table.
Yeah.
Going through head. No. Isis Gadsden.
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's put her in the industry.
I feel like there's two types of industry plants, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the one where like they have the look, they have the sound, and obviously the companies want to
They push a certain agenda.
Yeah, they push it
I got you.
because they know that people when they throw it at the wall, it's gonna stick because people are gonna.
I believe
with them,
that wholeheartedly.
right? So like,
Not about my baby Ice Spice though. She's talented.
and that's the second type, right? Not so industry plant, the type that they blow up on their own, but the people see, we need to capitalize on this, and then they make them a bigger artist than they probably were gonna be on their own.
I hear you.
Right?
I hear you.
So like, I'd say, who's a good industry plant? I always said Kid Laroi because I didn't know who he was, and out of nowhere he was just making banging music.
Yeah, no, I don't like him either.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know who else I would, but a lot of people. Oh, this is an unpopular opinion. A lot of alternative music listeners, you know who Tizo Touchdown is?
Now you said alternative music listeners, and you named an alternative artist.
That's what I wanted to make sure if you ever knew him.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Joseph.
He I don't know if you ever seen him, but he's a black guy. He has like braids or dreads or whatever. He has nails in his hair.
That's wild.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't like that.
bro, the first time I ever seen him,
I blame Pharrell for that. That's the type of shit I blame Pharrell for.
So peep this, right? The first time I ever saw him, right? I was listening to this shit and I was like, nah, this nigga is terrible. Like, this nigga is really bad.
Dog shit.
Mm-hmm. But the first time I saw him was because he was posted by Complex.
Okay.
And the reason why was because the title of it was Tizo Touchdown Gets Tyler the Creator Co-Sign. And I'm like, who? So I go click out of curiosity. Nigga has less than 10,000 followers. Tyler commented on one of his videos, well, like, nah, this shit is real. Like, this shit's fire or some shit like that, right? And that shit is so garbage. Like, the most hot garbage I've ever heard in my fucking life.
The comment could have been ironic.
It could have been ironic. Nah. But it wasn't. It wasn't. And I'll tell you why. Because after that, he started getting popular. People started recognizing him. When Tyler dropped Igor.
Boo.
Not Igor. Call Me If You Get Lost. He went on tour. Mm-hmm. Tizo Touchdown was his opening act.
Insane.
He goes
Shout out to that guy.
Right?
Happy that he's successful. You said black, right?
Yeah, he's black.
Shout out to him.
I'm glad.
So my thing about it is, Ray, shout out to Tizo because the song that he also has a song on Tyler's album, and the song is nice. I really like it, right? But what I don't like is how I can't even say easily because he could have been working on that shit for dumb long and then just got the best break ever. That's why it's like a very thin line between industry plant, someone who's just been working hard and finally getting the recognition.
Well, now I know how you feel about the term industry plant.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
But his music was so bad. I'm like, he has like some good music here and there, but I feel like for the amount of popularity and the amount of dick writing he's been getting, because niggas jacking him the same way they jack Lil Yachty, saying that he's a creative mind that no one understands and he's like the next blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you can't say that about an artist when they have a lot of bad music. Like, just sonically, it's just not there. Like, if you can't hit a scheme, like, if your flows are off, like... And I hate when people make the excuses like, no, that's just the way it's intended. Like, no, this is not fucking poetry slam, nigga. Like, this is...
I mean, niggas say about G Herbo, but guess what, man?
I still feel that way about G Herbo.
G Herbo top 10, bro. I love G Herbo.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand G Herbo.
Herbo. No.
I can't stand G Herbo's music.
I love G Herbo.
Because what it sounded like is like, he wrote something down, was like, all right, let me go put me in, just like how we are right now. He raps it, then they try to find a beat that matches the best possible way for his flow that he had.
I love G Herbo. I love G Herbo, and G Herbo one of the niggas I would actually hang out with, like if I got popping.
He seemed cool,
I love G Herbo.
and although his flow is off, his lyrics are cool.
That nigga is awesome.
He does have some good lyrics. That's how I felt about Blueface at
I
first
got
too.
2 chains on. 2 rings on, 3 diamond bracelets. Don't get. Come on, that's G Herbo now. That's G Herbo now. Come on, that's Herbo now.
I felt the same way about Blueface, but like I realized that nigga's just a joke, so I didn't take it too hard.
That nigga is great too. Since we talking about how we feel about certain niggas, is there anybody in the industry that you feel like should be bigger than they actually are? Like they should be on the level with like the A-list artists, and they're not.
I say Toby.
I could.
He makes amazing music. Like it's produced phenomenally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when he released his first studio album, I'm like, this is something that like a nigga like Drake could have produced, like could have made. And so I was like, yeah, he deserves his flowers for that.
Right.
I'm trying to think of anyone else that's just like not there that deserves to be there. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of I could name more people who are there that don't deserve to be there.
What do you think is holding Toby back, in your opinion? Obviously, like what do you think? What do you think didn't have his
maybe so what
he's successful, so I mean like
right what Toby has, which is something I would love, is a cult following. So I'd rather have 1,000 people who are constantly showing me love than 100,000 people who listen every now and then. Right?
Okay.
So that's the type of thing. He has a cult based following. He doesn't naturally gravitate towards mainstream in terms of like how he posts. He has like a lot of viral stuff, right?
Right.
But
he's great. The first time I heard was actually in a commercial for something.
Really?
And I was like, I love this song. I don't know what it was that I was listening to, but it was a commercial for something. I was like, I love this. This sounds amazing. What song is this? And I fucking Shazammed it back when Shazam was like possible. I don't even know. Oh, well, Apple owns Shazam now, but back when you Shazammed everything, I was like, oh my God, I have to hear this. And I was like, oh, who's this guy? And listen to this song.
And you know what's the thing? Like, even though he's not like mainstream, he has the people he works around work really diligently to get him to places because he has songs in movies.
He's awesome,
right? Like it's like a lot of stuff, and they get residual like payments off of that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I think that would be my one because I can't think of any other artist that I'd say deserves it.
I'll go back over the top. I'll go somebody that people often forget about. And nigga, I thought this nigga was gonna be a star. Like I thought he was gonna be where J. Cole and Kendrick are right now. Like the way they say Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. I think first of all, I think Drake is on a different echelon just because of his like his fan base. Like just because it's like, you know, he makes such like when Drake drops, you expect 500,000 records sold. Yeah, that's Drake. Like everybody's gonna listen, even if you don't even want to, you're gonna listen. Right? It's Drake. Right. So I expected him to be on that level. Joey Badass.
Yo, I was listening to his music the other day.
I thought Joey Badass was gonna be the next thing. And mind you, Joey Badass is successful, right? Joey Badass is everybody we're naming is not that they're not successful.
Right.
I thought that they were going to be regarded in the general perspective, right? Because in our perspective, they're great. I thought publicly, like the general public was going to be like, this nigga is up here with X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And he just doesn't get the love and recognition I think he deserves.
Dude.
That nigga, first of all, I've been a fan of Joey Badass. Some nigga put me on in 7th grade. So 7th grade was what, 2012, 2013? With that 1999 shit? Boy.
To infinity time.
No, that's 95 to Infinity. He had an album called 1999.
Yeah.
And the first song I ever heard...
That's not on there?
No. That's on Summer Nights.
Yes.
That's how you know I fuck with you, Joey. So listen, bro. So nigga put me on to a song called Survival Tactics with him and Capital Steez, RP Capital Steez.
All right, yeah.
Put me on to a song called Survival Tactics. Nigga, them niggas was killing it so crazy. And then the video they had was so crazy to it. I was like, this is the greatest thing. It really felt like the vibe of they whole like the whole gang was kind of like yo, it really felt like they just like busting into the industry, like they kidnapping executives and like play my shit, like
right.
Like it really felt like they was like not like getting put on, but taking over. Right. I was like, these niggas gonna make it. These niggas is amazing. They made it obviously, but I'm like, yo, these niggas is awesome.
You talking about be like top.
Then like the progression of his music was so like. On bar with like, okay, he's getting better. Yeah. He got better at this, right? He could do this type of song. He could do this type of music. He could do a mainstream song. He could kill a feature, right? He could do. I was like, this nigga is amazing. Then the niggas just forgot about him, bro. Niggas, that's what it felt like. I haven't, but it felt like niggas is just. I think Joey Badass should have been a star, bro.
I feel like that era of New York rappers was so amazing. Like from 2012 to like 2014, 15. What a time. Right?
Really
RP Steez.
Word.
Like, they they had that flair that it felt like the perfect blend of how 90s rap is interpreted,
Yes.
but like with the new
Modern.
era like
Yes.
vibe. Exactly.
They was skateboarding. You know how much I hate skateboard niggas.
Yeah.
I cannot stand a nigga on the skateboard. I'm not gonna lie. If I see a nigga on the skateboard, I'm breaking that shit over my knee, bro. I hate skateboard culture as a general. You want me to tell you why? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Tell you why.
I hate skateboard. You know what it feels like to me? First of all, I don't like how the culture is like when you fall and you get hurt and you start bleeding. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like it's cool to be dirty. Like have dirty sneakers.
Yeah.
Have like the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it feels just like a dirty culture.
Yeah.
I hate that. I think that's so disgusting. And I also don't like, and I feel this way sometimes about rock too, or I used to, not so much anymore. But it feels like to me, like when skaters smoke or like when skaters do shit, at least when I was growing up, it just seemed like, oh, like they're just like they're just edgy. They're just kind of like cool.
Yeah.
When niggas smoke, bro, they was
Send 'em
going
to
to
jail.
jail, bro.
Send 'em to jail.
It was like, so I just didn't like how it was criminalized when niggas do certain shit.
Yeah.
But when like skaters, you know, white kids, when they were skating, bro, it would be like, oh, that's just like the edgy thing, cool thing to do.
Yeah, you just hated grungy white teens.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that culture. That just seemed like nasty.
So seeing people of color emulate it makes you upset.
Makes me mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
But when Joey Badass was doing it,
He was
fucking
jacking-
hey, I wanted a skateboard type shit. Word.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Nigga, I
word.
picked up skateboarding around that time. I haven't skated in dumb long, but like
If you do, I will break your skateboard over my knee.
I'll probably break my skateboard just getting on it right now.
This nigga be sniping himself. That should be crazy.
Nigga, I just took 290 to the head.
Oh, word.
I just turned my gun around.
Yeah, I wish it was like a movie. They shoot the shot, nigga, Joe body full. They take the mask off. It's Joe. That shit is crazy. That was so crazy that you said that. But yeah, I really thought Joey Badass was gonna be a fucking star, bro.
I hear you. That was the time.
Shout out Joey. I would love to have you on here. I think you're
man.
a credible individual.
I miss that era of rap music.
And they blended everything so perfectly. Like the
Yeah.
street shit with also like us getting together as a unit. Like they blended it so
Right.
it really felt like the culture as a whole in that era was taking a step forward. Not that we've taken a step back. Well, maybe we have. I don't know. I'm not gonna be the judge of that. I'm not one to
the
judge
substance
that.
of our music now, like everything that's glorified is not in a positive way.
You know, I hear that argument, right? And
Yeah.
I'm a big indulger of all that kind of music. I listen to all of it.
Same.
So I hear that. I really take it as like I try not to put down not any. I try not to put down certain. Right? 'Cause I put down a lot of shit. I try not to put down that kind of music only because I see it in real time, right? So
Yeah.
I can see how right drill music comes about because I see it in real time. So I can see how a nigga could live this life. How would you expect him to rap about, man, we all need to get together? How would I expect that individual to express himself that way? That don't even make sense.
Right.
Right, for me to expect that of somebody. Or like somebody from a particular background, for me to expect them to be like, all right, now go read a book and now figure out how we can all better ourselves as a unit, as a culture. I couldn't even expect that of them. So the fact that they articulate in their surroundings and their emotions in that way, hats off to all of them niggas, right? Even the niggas I hate, I be like, this nigga music is whack. But hats off to them niggas because they really expressing themselves in a way that like they're perfectly encapsulating their surroundings. If you listen to certain music and you go to certain areas of where we at, bro,
Yeah.
you will see what they're talking about, word for word. I think that's awesome. That's why. So when people say, they just talking about bitches and money and drugs and this, that, and the third, nigga, that's what they got. That's what they got. That is what they have.
You want to know what my qualms are about that?
Talk to me.
There's a lot of people who rap about that aren't from that lifestyle.
That's on them.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of popular artists have experienced that, have come from that lifestyle, and then a lot of other artists see that that's what's working and they just emulate what they're saying, not what they particularly went through. And I feel like that's the issue. Like it's getting oversaturated in that sense because there's too many people doing and saying the same things, and just in different ways, and not a lot of people have actually experienced it. So like it just seems fabricated and like not genuine.
I feel that.
And it's not like I hate sounding like an old head, like because it's not even that long ago. It could be like just 10 years ago or stuff like that. There's a lot of variety in music, and now a lot of the more popular artists are just saying the same things. I feel like we're losing that blend. Like it's becoming very the same.
Who are we though?
Yeah, because you want to hear how I feel about it, right? I'm gonna name completely different artists that you might be like, oh, their music are completely different, right? So I say 21 Savage, right? Meek Mill, Gunna, Lil Baby,
All great artists.
right? G Herbo, all great artists, right? To you, right? To someone who listens to them, right? Because I assume you listen to all those artists, right?
Every single one of them.
Right? To you,
No, not so much. Not even because of the allegations.
I
just never
understand.
resonated with
I
it.
understand. He's more on like the Travis Scott type of fans vibe, right?
Yeah, I never really resonated with him type shit.
So, to you, they all have their own unique sense, right?
Right.
I don't listen to those artists. So to me, when I hear their songs on the radio, it all sounds the same. For dumb long, I couldn't tell you the difference between Gunna and Lil Baby. I could not, right?
It's crazy. Lil Baby got some shit. That nigga.
Right, and you know what the thing is? A lot of people say that, and I'll listen to Lil Baby, and I'm like, okay. But I don't feel that because it just sounds like the same thing that this next nigga saying, that this next nigga saying. And that's why me personally, my type of music is way different than yours because I like listening to different things. I'll sprinkle in some songs from those artists right here and there. Like I'll have like one or two other songs in my thing, but mainly it's like just all like variety. Like I won't be able to name 5 G Herbo songs right now.
It's crazy.
But if you played a song that's on my thing, I'll be able to say the lyrics because I like that song, but I can't, you know. That's how I feel about it.
G Herbo the GOAT. Out his area.
Out of his area?
The GOAT. Him and Dirk.
You think those are the best 2 artists to come out of Chicago?
Yeah. Don't talk about Kanye right now, bro. I love Kanye. I love Kanye so much. Kanye is one of my favorite artists. The internet ruined Kanye for me, bro. The way y'all suck Kanye meat, bro, that shit can't even be black no more. The way y'all suck that shit, bro. I'm cutting that out because I was dumb gay that I said that, but
yeah.
The way y'all be on Kanye beef, bro, I can't, bro. Y'all ruined him for me. There was a few artists y'all ruined for me, but Kanye was... I love Kanye to death. I was on Kanye. First of all, I grew up with Kanye, nigga. When shit was coming out, I was growing up, nigga. Like,
yeah.
So I was listening to Kanye, nigga. Yeah. When she wants some Marvin Gaye, some
Luther
nigga.
Vandross.
I was out when that was when I was fresh out when I was on MTV,
yeah.
Nigga. I would tune into MTV and watch the music videos. When when it all falls down, and when it falls down, who you gonna call? Nigga, that was my favorite video when he in the airport, the mustard spill. Y'all wasn't on that. Y'all be blowing mine, bro. So y'all be sucking his schmeat, bro. And I cannot stand that, bro. That really kills me.
So since you're on that topic of like listening to Kanye when you were young, what do you feel like were some artists that were like life defining for you?
Life defining?
Yeah, like you felt like, you know, obviously
that's a good topic.
At the end of the day.
I got it. That was a good topic.
Yeah.
I like that question. J. Cole, for sure. J. Cole shaped a lot of my adolescence. Because at the time, right before I had got into a certain lifestyle, my lifestyle, right, like I said, resonated perfectly with J. Cole. J. Cole said, my family is broke. This shit is hard. I'm grinding, and it feel like I'm just grinding, right? It resonated perfectly with me. And the bars has always been there. The substance, the content has always been heavy. Right. Heavy. And I love that about rap. I always love when niggas really make me say, oh, shit. And he really, it's never been a time where I listen to J. Cole, I was like, nah, that nigga always make me say, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like, damn. Yeah. Run that back. Nigga, crazy. So definitely J. Cole, definitely Jay-Z, definitely Meek. Meek a lot. Because Meek, once I started getting that lifestyle, then he kind of became like my Jay-Z. Like, okay, like, this is the middle ground. Like, I figured out right? Yeah, my favorite artist.
Who's your favorite artist, right?
Life defining.
For me, right? I don't know. Like I feel like there was like different stages of my life that like got defined in different ways. I feel like a lot of my youthful memories are like obviously the artists that were popular at the time. So like Jay-Z when he was at his peak. 50 Cent, like a lot of 50 Cent's old songs, like that. I don't know. Every time I thought about it, I think of my youth, and like it didn't really define who I am, but like it definitely like. When I look back, it was something like, wow, that was amazing. That was an amazing time. Right. Now, defining me as a person, just like you, it's basically my favorite artist. It's Tyler, Childish Gambino. I think I was already an adult by the time I listened to Toby, so I wouldn't say he defined my life. Like he helped define my my music career, but not my life. And then I don't know, it was just the artists that like outside of the music, they're like be who you are. Like I love that. So then probably like Earl Sweatshirt too. So like Odd Future was really it, and Childish Gambino, who was not an Odd Future. Oh, and then Chance the Rapper. Oh my God.
Yo.
The downfall of Chance the Rapper
let's talk about Chance the Rapper, bro.
Hurt me so much.
Nigga. Chance, I want you to know this personally, bro. Nigga, I used to defend you tooth and nail.
Yes.
I used to fight. Still to this day, I love some of your music, bro. Fight for you tooth. All my man is like, nigga, I can't believe you listen to this nigga. I thought Chance the Rapper was another nigga that was going to be the next best thing.
I thought you were going to say, when you mentioned like Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, I thought you were going to say Chance.
Nah, Joey Badass, I really thought, like, if I could have bet all my money, I would have bet it on Joey Badass. Right. But Chance the Rapper, nigga, he showed versatility.
Right.
He showed substance. He showed critical thought.
Yeah.
He showed amazing ability to make a hit.
Yes.
He showed it all.
Right.
He showed it all. I don't know what happened. I even loved the fucking "I Love My Wife" album. I thought it was so funny when the internet called it that. I thought it was so funny. I was like, you know what, niggas is not mature, bro.
Yeah.
I love that album. I was like, he loved his wife. I don't have a wife, but I love her too.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great, nigga. I don't know what happened after that, bro. I haven't even heard a song. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? After
He does a lot for his city. I like that too.
Yeah. So he's good
that's
for
what
that.
he's busy
You know, that was another person that they said was an industry plant when he first came out.
That's fucked up. Chance the Rapper is extremely talented.
And honestly, it makes sense. The reason why they say it.
Well, he got put on with a different nigga because Vic Mensa helped put him on.
Right. Both of his parents work as politicians.
I don't know that. Shout out to them.
Right. So
That's awesome.
I don't know if he had a youth that he was it was hard for him.
Mm-hmm.
But there's pictures of him and his younger brother in the Oval Office with Barack Obama and his parents.
That's awesome though.
Like we had the clean beans.
That is so cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome.
Yeah, right. It's cool. So but I love Chance since 2010. I think that's when 10 Day. When did it come out?
I don't know.
I think it was around that time. Between 2010 and 2012, around that time. I love this music just like you.
Shout out Chance.
After Coloring Book, I didn't stop listening to his music, but around that time, I wasn't listening to more music. So I was still listening to the music that had just came out. After Coloring Book, I didn't really stop listening to him, but I also didn't take the time out to listen to Big Day. I listened to Groceries. You know that song, Groceries?
You Don't Love Your Wife. That shit was the worst song on there.
Hot there, hot water. No,
That's Hot Shower.
That's Hot Shower. They both. What was it? Used to carry all the groceries in one trip. Hercules. Yeah. Those two songs were the only two songs I listened to after Coloring Book, and then I was like, after everyone was talking bad about how big they was, I didn't even give it the chance. Maybe funny, I didn't give it the chance. Maybe I'll give it the chance. Maybe I'll give you another chance, brother.
Nigga, he don't want your support, bro. He love his wife.
Word, he don't give a fuck about me.
You don't love your wife. That's why you didn't like the album, bro. Does that make sense to you? You don't really love your girl, bro.
She's not my wife yet. Maybe when I get married, I'll learn to love that album.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, forget it. We'll save that for a different time.
Did you feel the part that one line he said? Finna turn my baby mama to my fiance.
Who's the two baddest in the game right now? Who's the two baddest in the game right now?
Megan Thee Stallion and Lotto. I have both their asses in front of me right now. I'm lit.
I think we was editing a clip the other day and it said, if I see Megan Thee Stallion, I might cream on my pants before I even get to take them off.
Yeah.
That's how you feeling, both of them in front of you?
You think Megan Thee Stallion's the baddest in the game right now, though?
I love darker complexions.
I hear you, nigga. I heard you, bro. What does that have to do with Megan?
Megan Thee Stallion just looks great. I think she's beautiful. I think she has an amazing body. She's a tall, thick, succulent.
I feel like if I say Ice Spice, that's a given, right? So I'm gonna leave Ice Spice out of my top two right now.
Plus, I'm learning to realize Mulatto is way better than Ice Spice. Ice Spice is more natural, but she's prettier than Ice Spice.
Who?
Lotto.
Asked you, nigga. How dare you talk about? You walked right into that one, nigga.
Dumb.
How dare you talk about Isis gassing like that? Don't. You can't. She's uncomparable. Lotto is amazing, but don't never compare it to nobody, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, I have to leave Isis out the game because if it was up to me, the top two would be Isis, Gaston, and Ice Spice. So I'm gonna leave. It's not fair. It's not fair for me to just. It's not fair to the other.
So who are you leaving out? Isis, Gaston.
I'm gonna leave them both out. They both is not in the top two.
Okay.
Because she on a class of her own. That's the baddest in
Right.
the game. I'm gonna go Lotto.
Yeah.
Lotto, and I'm gonna go Belcalis or Menzar. And now here's why I'm gonna go with her.
Uh-huh.
The accent. She can't speak English to save her fucking life. You know what that does to me. That moves her from like a 10 to a fucking million. The less English you speak, and the harder you try to speak it, the better for me.
Okay, I respect that.
So I'm gonna throw Cardi Bizzle in there.
So what this has taught us, right? So I always thought Lotto was attractive, but I never really was like on the Lotto train, like heavy. No, not because of that. I always knew she was fire.
That sounds great. No, not because I'm gay.
Nah. I just, I just never like was fiending for her because I didn't go out my way to fiend for her. But your baby moms converted my girl, and then my girl converted me. So basically, what I'm gonna say is,
Lotto.
Miss Lotto,
Really though.
I'm with it. He's with it. Our girls are with it.
What? Nigga, if I'm fucking Lotto, I do not want my baby mother to be there, bro. That sounds fucking ridiculous. That don't even sound right. I don't want her to be there. It's gonna
Miss
ruin the
Lotto.
experience for me.
What if she said she give you get that type of threesome card?
No,
But
I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. No. Don't you dare impose your fucking
that's why it's not
ideology.
gonna be a threesome. It's gonna be an orgy.
No, not the fuck.
Miss
No, I
Lotto.
don't want you. I definitely don't want you.
Miss
there.
Lotto.
No.
Miss Lotto. I just have to go first.
no.
Miss Lotto.
Niggas is crazy.
Miss Lotto.
No, I'm not doing that, bro. No, bro. No, bro. No.
When I say orgy, I mean to get on the podcast. We're
Don't
gonna have a baby, your baby mom and my girl right there, and then they get to admire you. You beautifully sitting in the middle. Lotto for the FYTV podcast. Now, all that being said, it's cool.
How Jewish of you to impose your beliefs onto your fucking beliefs and ideology onto me? You just make me fucking sick. You know that?
All right, guys, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow us on all our social media platforms. This is your boy Young Ablo signing off, and to my right, y'all left.
Jay Sean the Don, Jay Breezy, Jay Dollars, and
This is the fuck is you talking about?
it's the FYTB podcast. I am an outcast like Outlast.
Won't last because I will blast till she finds my last drop in her dumb ass. Whew! I think I need a breather. I think I need a rebreather because I'm inside that pussy. I think I might eat her.
Try to breed her.
Whoa! Haha, that was a joke. Never mind. Get inside my mind to the limelight.
He won't stop unless I turn this shit off. Shout out Eminem.
Shout out.
It goes like this.
But honestly,
No, wait, before we continue.
It's so funny that I live. This is my apartment, right? So like they show other people the apartment, they show the amenities off.
I think it's so funny that happens probably like once the last couple episodes says happened.
yeah.
What's the odds?
What's wrong with niggas, man? Fools watching the movie and getting Nikki in the backseat. Anyway,
Another predicament I just can't imagine.
so
Looking for a bed in the pot for the piss, regulating so a nigga don't miss with the voice so go and the style mad crisp. I got it. Let me talk my shit.